Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is doing well. In today's video, I'm going to do a nice sun-kissed natural look using the new Kaja Bento trio, and this is in the shade Alotta Colada. I love this trio, and look how beautiful the shades are. So I'm gonna do a full eye look using this trio. So yeah, if you're interested to see how this look turns out, please consider subscribing. It will mean the world to me. Now let's get right into the video. Oh, and don't forget to hit that notification bell beside the subscribe button so you can be notified of all my upcoming videos. Okay, so for the face, first let's put the hair out of the way. I have my brows done, and for that I used the Kosas Brow Pop pencil, and mine is in the shade medium brown. So I use this in medium brown, but I can definitely go for more of a darker brown maybe. Now for the face, today I'm going to use a product I haven't used in a very long time, and this is the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer, and it's a nice creamy consistency, and this is supposed to smooth your pores. So you use very little, use this much, and put it where you think you have the pores the biggest. So I just to put it here, like to put it in the middle and slowly drag it outwards. I haven't used this product in a very long time. This product, I know that Kaja Beauty has been raving about this primer, so that's why I bought it, and I'm almost hitting pan, as you can see. For the actual primer on top of this, I like to use a glowy one, and this is the Milani Soft Focus Glow. This is in the shade 01 Nude Glow. So I'm gonna pump some out. It looks like this. It's kind of a tinted moisturizer. So again, I start in the middle and slowly drag it out. I like to use my hands for this. Now for foundation. For foundation, I'm gonna go into the L'Oreal Age Perfect Radiant Serum Foundation. And this is in the shade 10 Ivory. And it comes into this squeezy tube like that. Squeeze some out and see if this is enough. I'm gonna start with this. So for this, I'm going to use a foundation brush, and I'm gonna go in with this Moda complexion brush. So if you guys like the Moda brushes that I'm using on my channel a lot, I have a link with them, and I'm gonna link the website where you can buy them, and you can use code ELINKA for 10% off. They have great brushes, nice and colorful, and they perform wonderful. I just love using their brushes. I have to bring my mirror in closer here. I think that's pretty good. I love this foundation. Okay, next I'm gonna go into my concealer, and I'm using the Kosas concealer. Let's see here. There you go. And this is in the shade 02. And for this, I'm gonna apply it in the inner corner and outer corner only. And I'm gonna use a sponge, a dampened sponge. Look at this nice blue. I hate when I have clean sponges and I have to use them and they're gonna get all dirty. This concealer is a beautiful concealer, but this is the old formula, which is more on... Kona, stay here. So as I was saying, this is more on the yellow side, and I would like to get the new formulation, which I heard is more not as yellow, more lighter. So I'm gonna apply a little bit on the eyelids and use this as kind of an eyeshadow primer as well. I really love this Kosas concealer. It's just the shade is a little bit too yellow, but it doesn't matter. We'll make it work. Let's set this concealer. And for that, I'm gonna use the Pat McGrath And this is in the shade Light. This is the Fetish Under Eye Powder. So pretty. So I'm gonna use this, and for this I'm going to use a Moda Pro Glow brush and kind of set the under eye area here. And of course we're gonna set the eyes as well. And now let's go into bronzer. This is my favorite part. And for bronzer I'm using the Huda Beauty Contour Bronzer in the shade Light. Just this one here. And for that I'm gonna use a Real Techniques brush. I have to start washing my brushes. Ugh. And I'm gonna dip inside here. Ooh, I forgot how pigmented this is, but that's okay. Now clean the brush and start pushing it into the skin upwards. It's okay if we do too much because we're gonna use a beauty blender, a sponge, and kind of clean it up. So don't worry, we'll make it look really, really nice. I'm gonna go into my sponge, I'm gonna push it in and make it melt with my skin. And now you wanna kind of push it upwards so that it diffuses this sharp line we've created. And let's put some on the nose as well. If I have a clean brush here, I'm gonna use this fluffy brush and see if we can contour the nose. Ooh. So again, we're gonna go into the sponge. Very nice, and look at that nose. So much thinner now. That looks pretty good. Oh, I love bronzing. It just makes me so happy. So it just changes the whole complexion. Let's go in with a blush first, and then we're gonna use a highlighter, because for blush, I wanna use this Patrick Ta blush, and this is in the shade Do We Know Her, and it's this beautiful peachy shade. And I'm gonna use both the powder and the cream as well, and then I'm gonna use a liquid highlighter. So let's go in with the powder first, or I think he said that you go in with the powder first and then you go in with the cream. So let's try that technique first. So I'm gonna go into this one and build it up nicely over the bridge of the nose. So start from the temple over the cheeks. Very beautiful, look at that. I love it. And now we're gonna go into the cream one with the same brush and intensify this blush. That's very pretty. What do you guys think? I think this color is just so pretty. You can bring it up here, eliminate those harsh lines. You can use your foundation brush that you've used as well and kind of clean up any sharp lines that you see. I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid highlighter in the shade Perla. And again, this is a squeezy tube, so I'm gonna put a little bit on the back of my hand. And let's apply some dots. And for this, I'm gonna use a Moda brush. This is the Highlight and Glow brush. And kind of massage it into the skin. Beautiful, look at that. Look at that nice glow. So pretty. I love it. I love how this turned out. Now, let's start with the eyes. So make sure we pat everything down. And first thing I'm gonna go into is this first shade. So let me show you guys the shades here. So those are the shades. Let's go into the first shade right here, which is a yellow shade. So I'm going to use this Moda brush, which already has some yellow on it. And I'm going to put this in the crease and see how these shades perform. Now, if you want to intensify the yellow more, you can always use a white eyeshadow and apply this yellow on top, and that makes the yellow pop more if this yellow is too dark for you. But I'm going to use these shades as they come and see how they perform first. So far they blend so beautifully, just like my other two Bento trios that I have. A little bit goes a long way. You guys see? Let me zoom you guys in a bit more. And I'm gonna do the same thing on this eye. I'm gonna go with my last shade in here, which is this darker brown. Very warm toned, what it looks like. And I'm gonna use a Morphe blending brush. And I'm going to try apply this in the... Ooh! Look how much picked up. Very beautiful. And I'm gonna try apply it in the outer corner here. And whatever is left on the brush, I'm gonna bring it into the crease. These are so easy to travel with, and you can create some fun looks because you have always a darker shade, always a highlighting shade, and a transition one. So it's exactly what you need for when you go on vacation. So you can build this up and make it as dark as you want. So again, I will not add a black eyeliner in today's video because I want to see how this eye look turns out just with this shade. But adding a black eyeliner, it would definitely bring this look to another level. So pretty. What do you guys think? Do you like it? I think it's beautiful. This one didn't take much blending. Okay, now for the bottom one, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the opposite. I'm going to start with the dark one on the bottom one. So I'm gonna use a smaller brush, and this is a another Moda brush, of course. You see how small the top is? Let me show you guys better. There you go. And I'm going to apply this under the eye here. The top eye is not done yet. We're gonna finish it, but I wanna see how this is gonna turn out on the bottom as well. So you can see the difference. I applied the darker shade here. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this eye. Absolutely no fallout at all. Beautiful. So I'm gonna clean this brush. And with the same brush, I'm gonna go into the yellow part and create the same kind of steps, like the dark brown yellow, the dark brown yellow. So that's, see how it turns out. So I'm gonna go into this yellow one now and apply it underneath this brown to bring in those colors on the bottom part of the eye. Yes, you can see it. I think that this softens the eye a little bit and kind of ties everything in together. And now the fun part is this middle shade. Now this middle shade, it's just so beautiful. Look at that. Doesn't want to focus. Hey, right here. Let's see. No, I thought it smells like pina colada, but it doesn't. So this is what this shade looks like. So pretty. And we're gonna add this in the inner corner right about here. This reminds me of a ColourPop. Those Super Shock, whatever they're called, shades. It's just so pretty. Let me zoom you guys in so you guys can see before I apply mascara. So this is what the eye look looks like before mascara with the shades only. I'm gonna close my eyes so you guys can see it. I think it turned out very, very beautiful. I'm thinking of adding just a little bit more of the yellow part up here. So I'm gonna go in with just a tiny bit more yellow so we don't lose that shade. That looks pretty. And I think for the inner corner, I'm gonna go into this highlighter, this shimmery shade, and add it in my inner corner. And this is my favorite brush to use for that inner corner. It's a Morphe blinked brush. And let's see how this looks. Very pretty, look at that. See, this trios have absolutely everything you need to create a beautiful, nice look. And now for mascara, I'm gonna go in with my favorite, the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. And I'm gonna use this for the top lashes, and for the bottom, my Wet n Wild Mega Length Mascara. And I'm going to go ahead and do my mascara. Enjoy this intermission. Okay, so mascara is applied and I went into my colorful eyeliners, all of my colorful eyeliners, and I chose the LA Girl Glide Gel Liner. So they're all pencil, they're not liquid gel, and this is in the shade Royal Blue. I'll show you what this one looks like. There you go. So I used this one and I put it in my waterline, and this is such a beautiful shade. I'll show it to you here. Look what a beautiful shade that is. So yeah, I went with this in my waterline, and it's just, I think it gives it a nice pop of color with this yellow, neutral, sun-kissed, brownish eye look. So it's mostly, I don't know, I think that the look turned out really good, and adding a little bit of pop of color. That's why I love these colorful gel liners. They're just super easy to use, and they just change your look and makes it so much better. Now for lips, I'm gonna go in with the Essence Stay 8-Hour Lip Liner, and this is in the shade Because Duh. It's this one right here. And I love them because they're twisties. You can see that. And let's line the lips, and I'm gonna go in with a very nice lipstick afterwards. I love the Essence lip liners, they're my favorite. And for lips, I'm gonna use the Red Apple lipstick in the shade Mayberry, which is this one right here, this bullet lipstick. So I'm going to use this one on my lips. So looks like this lipstick and this lip liner were made together, even though they're from two different brands. I love how it turned out because the lips are not taking away from the eye look. The eye look is the main focus here, and I think it turned out really, really good. First, I'm gonna use this Kosas Breezy Cloud Set powder, and mine is in the shade Breezy. So for that, I'm going to use a big fluffy Moda brush like this, and I'm just gonna set around the nose here. I don't like to use powder that much, but this powder is just too pretty and too nice not to use, and it adds this extra layer of protection and makes your skin look so flawless and beautiful. I love this, love this, love this. And I know a lot of people love this powder, so this one is the one I recommend. And the Pat McGrath, these are my favorite high-end powders because it's just, even if you don't use powder, you would love these powders. They're really great for setting your under eye area and your skin for your makeup to last longer. And that's it. I'm not gonna use a setting spray because it's already late. There's not much that this makeup's gonna, not very long that this makeup's gonna stay on. But my final thoughts on this trios, I love this trios because they're so easy and so fun to use. They're so beginner friendly because they're not many shades that you need to worry about. You can just buy this and you can create such a fun and easy yet sophisticated glam look. So definitely recommend this Kaja Trios for absolutely anyone. They're very easy to travel with as well. And there's not much work that goes into blending when you use this type of shadows. Like nothing at all. You don't need to have you don't need to be very high skilled in blending when you have to use this shadows because they're so easy to work with. So yeah, definitely recommend this. And of course, everything else I used on my face are some of my favorites. I love them all. I'm gonna link all these products down below, so make sure you check them out. And if you do, I really appreciate it because I think most of them will be affiliated links and they will really help out my channel. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment down below if you really like this trios, or if you do have any of the Kaja trios. I would love to hear your thoughts on what shades you've got. I really hope and would really love to see one with greens. I really like green shadows, so maybe a brown with 2 greens in here, like a shimmery light green and a nice army type of green. I would love to see one. I will definitely purchase it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified of all my upcoming videos. And I wish you all a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next one. Love you guys. Bye.